Okay guys, welcome back. I'm just trying to get my live stream set up. There it is. Okay, so I don't know how great my audio is, but I'm gonna see how it works for now, like this camera angle and all, because my my music is kind of pointed towards the speaker more, or whatever. Anyways, hello Dawn Disaster, welcome back. Let's see, we're gonna be working on some characters today. Yeah, I saw your new profile picture. Looks nice. Okay, so I'm working on these 4 characters here. And we're gonna be outlining today because, well, we are not finished yet. So, I think I might want to work on this character here, Ignat, a little bit more. Oops. I guess I have to not hit the camera. I'm trying to see if I like this position of the camera. Hello Troll Hunter, welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, but I'm finally doing one again, so yep. So if I draw, I might hit the camera a little bit with my pen, but I guess I can just move up here a little bit. And I don't know if I want to start Raven or Sam down here yet. I just like boldening the outline so it looks better. I mean, I guess I don't really have to add that many more details, because I already did a lot here. So I sketched out all of these last night, and then today I worked on Zane. Or last night I also outlined Ignat here. This morning, I worked on Zane, outlined him with the pen, and now I'm gonna go on to Raven and Sam. Hello, Random, and hello, Adventure Drawing. We're finally doing a live stream here, but I'm thinking if I want to add more detail to these 2 characters or move on to Raven and Sam. I just don't know yet. I don't want to ruin it because I'm really proud of these 2. I just really like them. Thank you, Adventure Drawing. I think I want to work on the letters up here because these letters look quite cool to me anyways. But this, it's just cursive. There's nothing really fancy about that. So, I don't know, I'm going to work with it. Add something to it. Let's see, is my music too loud? Because it might be, or it might be too quiet. As long as you guys can hear me, that'll be good. Hello, Sketchy Dragons. Welcome back. We're working on characters, outlining characters today. I think that's good. So I'm gonna move on to these. I guess I'll go down here since I went Ignat, Zane, now Raven. My light isn't the best here. Let's see. Is my salt lamp on? Oh yeah, it is. That gives it a red glow over here. Are these characters named? Yes, they do have names. I wrote their names on the sides here, right next to them. So they'll each have their own little rectangle. They're basically my OCs. I guess a lot of people have those nowadays, or I don't know, it's been trending, I guess. People like to draw their characters, if that makes sense. Alright, then, let's see. Usually I do the name lastly, so I'm gonna work on the character first here. I just do a basic outline with the pen, and then I go in and bold in all of the outlines to make it look better. And I will be coloring these, hopefully. So I am looking forward to that. Hello, what are these? They're just characters of mine that I'm drawing. They're soldier characters. And I'm working on this one down here right now. So last night I had a really steady hand. I know that sounds weird, but my left hand was just steady. So that's the perfect time for me to outline, because I make little mistakes. And because sometimes my hands are just shaky. I don't know why. It just are. Not like really shaky, just sometimes I'm not in the mood to draw, and I try to do things too quickly. And then I mess up. Yeah, top left one is different now. I mean, I used to just call him Ghost all the time, but Ghost isn't actually my character. I talk about this so much to my friend, and she agrees. So basically, this character here is just modeled off of another character that isn't mine. So his real name is Ignat. It's a name that I don't really say too much, because I haven't really had the name in my mind for that long. And are these characters for a comic? No, not really. I just make up characters in my mind, and I've had these four just in my mind for a long time now. I don't really know when it started, but I just love to make up stories with them all, and that gives me writing ideas, and then I write about these stories, and I put them in like my books and stuff, so that's kind of how it is. Oh yeah, I see I've seen that series a lot on your channel, Adventure. Um, and thank you for drawing my profile picture. I remember that. So thank you. Um, this one? Yeah, his name is Zane, and to be honest, I don't talk about him too much, but he's kind of crucial to the main story plot. He's the youngest brother, so well, they're all brothers, and he's the youngest, so he doesn't have as much experience and stories to tell yet. So maybe that's why I don't mention him that much. But yeah. And I feel like I try to make them all look different with their military outfits. My main idea was to draw them in their official uniforms, and then on this side of the page draw them in their casual uniforms, just like casual clothing. But I kind of switched up my idea because I realized I want to color these, and when I color them, it's gonna bleed through, so I'm not really gonna be able to draw anything on the back, but that's alright. I just want this page, and if I want to do another page with them in their casual clothing, then I can do that, but right now I'm kind of invested in this. But yeah, I didn't want them to look all the same, so this character has a gas mask, and this one has a hood here with different equipment. This one will have like a trench coat, and it has no headgear really, except just a little mask there. And Sam has headphones and just some other little tactical gear stuff. Hello Floyd, welcome in here today. Let's see. Hello King, welcome back. Let's see. I'm just making sure I'm not missing any comments here. Okay. Which one is my favorite here? Oh, that's a hard one because I haven't outlined them all, and it'll look a lot better when I outline them. But I really love Sam. He was basically the first character, but he just had a different name. And so I'd say Sam probably, but Raven is very stylish. Zane is the young innocent boy, and Ignat, he's like the battling ram, or I don't know what I'm trying to think of. I don't know, but I'd say Sam. Thank you guys for watching and liking the video and subscribing too. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay. Hello Joshua, and yes, my arm is better. I still have to wear the brace, but I'm going back in 3 weeks, or well, less than 3 weeks, to the doctor to get x-rayed again. But yeah, it's getting a lot better. I'm doing like more wrist movement, and the main thing I'm working on now is being able to twist my arm. Also, I guess I never showed you guys, but these are my scars. This is one of my scars from the surgery I had to fix my arm because there are titanium rods in it now, so they had to put them through. And then the other scar is right here, if you guys can see that. But yeah. I didn't break my wrist. I broke my arm here, like somewhere around here. Both the bones in the forearm, the radius and the ulna, so that's what happened. I broke it back in, wait, I don't even know what month it was. April? Sometime around then. Sometime around spring. Late spring. But yeah, I'm getting better. I'm able to do a lot more now. And I got a lot better with drawing with my left hand, which I'm not left-handed, but I do all these with my left hand now, as you guys can see. So I'm kind of proud about that. Usually when those are just cobwebs, like they're not actually made by a spider, they're basically just dust together. I mean, sometimes it is an actual spider web and the spider is just hiding. But personally, I love spiders, and I have two baby bold jumpers, which are just jumping spiders. And I really like them. They're really small now, but they'll grow to be big soon. It'll take a while, but they will be. I had a black jumping spider named Johnny, and he was my favorite. I only had him for a couple months though. He was bigger. He was a adult. He was maybe that big, and sadly, he was killed by a beetle, a pinching beetle with very big pinchers. So one day I just woke up and I looked in his little glass container and I was like, wait, where is he? And then I realized that he was sadly unalived. But yeah. Let me look at the comments, guys. Definitely do not burn your house down, yes. Hello, Mika the Puppeteer. Welcome back. It's morning for you. It's 8:39 p.m. for me. And yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people are scared of spiders, but they don't mind me, except I don't like them near my bed. That's the only thing that I don't like, because that's my sleeping space, and I'm at my grandma's house right now, and my bed is up against the window. So every now and then there'll be a spider that comes through the window, but that's it. Because if I find it near my bed, I'm going to kill it, likely, unless it's a jumping spider or a wolf spider, because I don't have any wolf spiders yet, and I really want to take care of one. Yeah. But if it's just a pesky little house spider, then goodbye. Oh yeah, what was I working on again? Okay. The other day, my friends and I were outside, and they found a daddy longleg, and they're pretty common around where I live for sure. They don't do you any harm at all. They're not even spiders. They may look like spiders, but they're not. And my friends were really scared of it because they thought it was a spider. So I picked it up and I showed it to them, and they're like, "You just picked up a spider?" I'm like, "Well, first, it's not a spider. Second, it doesn't do you any harm. Thirdly, I just like spiders, and I'm trying to show you that it will not do you any harm." So yeah, and then I gave it to one of my friends, and they're like, "Oh, this isn't so bad." Yeah. I like snakes too. I haven't seen one in a while around where I live, but well, I guess last year I think it was one was slithering apart across my porch, and I leaped with joy when I saw it, or leapt with joy, leapt, whatever. So I went outside, I grabbed it, and then I went around to all the neighbors and showed it to them. But yeah, I was really happy about that because they don't come around too often. Let's see. Well, I consider my couple spiders I have as pets, but I also have a cat, and his name is Striper. He pops up on the channel a lot. And my grandma has two African gray birds, so I see them often. I don't even play with them anymore, sadly, because they've become very feisty and they bite me every time that I try to get near them, which is unusual of them, but yeah, so I don't even really play with them at all anymore, which is kind of sad, but I don't. What kind of fish do you have, Adventure? And my dad has a pond in the front yard, and we have a bunch of fish in there. We have koi, and we have some goldfish too. Oh, so I'm upstairs right now, but I smell popcorn. That means my grandma's making popcorn without me. How dare she? I really want popcorn now. um, I guess, I guess I don't need popcorn though. So, yeah. It says only one person's on now. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not really surprised because I haven't live streamed in a while, and when I don't live stream in a while, uh, it usually slows down. You have a beta fish? Is that how you say it? That's cool. I don't think I know what those look like. I probably should, but let me look it up. Um, Oh, those fancy ones. I've seen those. I've seen those at stores. It's cool. Okay, well, I guess I'll just continue on this for a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna do too long of a live stream. I've live streamed for 26 minutes so far. And yeah. We have 2 mods already, so I think we're good. But thanks. Oh, are those all your birds? That's cool. I like Nacho. It sounds like a cool bird. Okay, so Raven's gonna have this trench coat on, and I don't know if I like the look of it. Like I didn't really draw the body right, because with the baggy clothing, it just didn't turn out exactly how I wanted to. Like, it's too wide, and I wanted it to be baggy clothing, but it looks like the character is like too wide looking, if that makes sense. But yeah. I didn't draw the clothing right. That's okay. I mean, it's still gonna look okay. I think. Am I gonna color the characters? Yes, I plan on it. But not today, that's for sure. I mean, unless I stay up late, and I guess I don't really have to stay up late. But if I choose to color one of these, then I guess I could. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish outlining first and then color. That's how I usually do it. So I'm kind of going in now and bolding some of the outlines. So, but I still have a couple little things to finish before I do that. Sorry about Charlotte. With Striper, my cat, we almost lost him. I mean, I guess we did, but it was for a very short amount of time when he was still young, and he's probably still a kitten. I mean, not a really small kitten. He was a young adult. He was still small though. And let's see. I'm trying to remember the story. I think oh yeah, so in my dad's bathroom, there's a window open, and Striper jumped up onto the window, and I think I guess he clawed his way out of the screen. And when we came home, we were like looking all over for him, and we realized that he had escaped out the bathroom window. So we went outside looking for him and eventually found him on the back deck. And I was relieved that he didn't get lost for more than a day. I was pretty young then. But I remember that. That's for sure. Oh yeah, almost forgot to draw the flares down here on the side of his jacket. Oh, I hope you find Charlotte. Is that sad? Alright, those flares look really bad, but it's gonna have to work. Let's see, how long did it take me to edit a video? Well, that varies, but for a full art video, I spend, well, the last one I had to spend over 10 hours on it because I had a lot of problems with the rendering and uploading. But I'd say the for a 10-minute video, maybe 6 hours. I mean, if I spend an hour on it every day, I could probably get it done in a week. So, yeah, around that. They do take a while, but yeah, 10 hours because I spent an hour on it for over a week, and then I spent probably 2 hours on it the day I uploaded it, or more. Or I guess not really. I don't think it'd be more than 2 hours. It's a lot. But yeah, I had a lot of issues with that. So I eventually figured them out with my dad's help, and we got that uploaded. What was the hardest drawing I ever did? I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, I've never had to work on something that's super stressful, really. But because I enjoy all of my drawings, so none of them really stress me out or are too hard. I just like to do stuff like this, and then I get better at it, and then I make more, or better art, more advanced art, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the zippers along this side, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah. My friends are babysitted a dog last week, or it was actually just the weekend, and they still have a cat that they're babysitting. I haven't even seen the cat yet, but I'll probably see it tomorrow if I see them at all. So yeah. All right, Vicious. Thanks for listening. Let's see. Bob Ross. Yes, I do. I've watched some of his videos actually. I remember seeing them on the TV sometimes. I mean, he wasn't in my era, but I've definitely seen some of his videos. Yeah, that's the one thing I remember from the show, the Happy Little Trees. And he does it so quickly and easily with his brush. Just like, and then there's a tree. And it looks amazing. And then he layers it with some other slightly different shades of colors. Yep. Okay. So I guess I'm just working on the boldening of the outlining. That just takes some time. It's kind of boring for some people. I don't know. With live streams, I'm surprised people watch me draw without like any fancy edits, because my videos I try to make it interesting and with a bunch of edits and music so people actually stick with it and watch it, because a whole 30-minute clip of unedited drawing is pretty boring to me. But I guess with live streams it's different, since you get to interact with the artist, I suppose. So yeah, you get to see it in real time. I feel like I need more details on this character here, because you see all of these like details with these two characters, and then down here it's just kind of simple. I mean, I didn't do any shading like cross hatching, but I guess I'll work on that. Yep, we have to save all of the donuts that we can. But what about the cupcakes? What if cupcakes are in need? Do we save those, or do we not like cupcakes? Only donuts, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'll draw. I mean, not draw. I'll color these so it'll look better. But I can still go in here and add little details. I was kind of looking forward to doing a live stream with these characters because I worked on these last night and I was like, oh, these are actually turning out well. I should do a live stream about it. So here I am. Okay, just gonna do some simple shading, or like, you know, with the little lines. I like to do that. See. Bye, Adventure Drawing. Thanks for coming in here. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night or day, and see you next time. Bye. And yeah, I've seen this channel before. I've actually came across Adventure Drawing because I saw one of his live streams. And now he's here on my live stream. Oh yeah, when you make the little smiley faces with the symbols. For some reason, the one that I always do is, oh wait, hold on, let me get to my keyboard. Is I like that little one, but it's not lined up either. Okay, well, I got this, and I think I'm gonna make, like, up here, I did the little dots for shading too. So I'm gonna add some of those onto this character, and just because I like the look of it. If I really want to get into some character designing, I give the characters different shading techniques, or like different types of shading. Like this one, I was trying to stick to mostly little dots and then just some squiggly lines. This one was this weird, longer kind of curved dots. And then this one is kind of a combination of them. And I feel like these little pockets on the jacket need to be filled in with something. Maybe I could do some cross-hatching there. That might fit well. Let's see. I plan on doing an hour today, so that's pretty long. So I think I'll go another 15 minutes. yeah, I feel like all merch is pretty expensive on most channels. So if I ever got what they call like merch, just like I don't know what I'd really ever sell, but if say I had some, then I think I had this conversation before with you guys, but I'd make it affordable. I don't need $40 for one T-shirt. Nobody would even pay that. um, but yeah, it's mostly the bigger channels that have merch. So yeah. But I just kind of, I mean, I'd still be making a profit on it, but it wouldn't make it ridiculous. That's for sure. A Bob mug. Yeah, I feel like we don't draw him enough to be like a mascot on the channel. I mean, sometimes I do on the live streams. I guess I will right now. Just list blank page. I draw him the same most of the time. So there's Bob. And that's supposed to be a mug. And then have some like coffee, even though I don't drink coffee. Just steaming out of it. I guess it could be hot chocolate. Because there's supposed to be steam coming off of it. Bam. And then, a price for this, let's say. The price is $1,236.72. That'd probably be, that's like that's affordable for you guys, right? Obviously, that's nothing. I have that in my pocket right now. No, I don't. I'm just joking. Oh yes, it comes with coffee, but I will warn you that it might not be cold once it gets to you, considering how far away you live. Alrighty, well, I guess the outlining is done here. I personally love it. I'm having a good day with drawing, that is for sure. And now I'm just gonna write his name in bubble letters. But I want to move it over a little bit because it's a bit too close to the character. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to take out a loan from the bank to buy my merch. Yeah, I know nobody's really gonna be off for the end, but since I'm having a fun time drawing Raven here, I'm just gonna go to an hour, which is now 10 minutes away. So yeah. my bubble letters look pretty bad for some reason right now. I probably shouldn't have attempted to do them right now, but that's okay. um, Usually when I'm following the outline, I do them really nicely, but since I moved it over just barely, they look pretty bad. But that's that. Thank you, Donut. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna work on this tonight. Well, at least on the live stream. And Sam here, which I really like how I got the facial expression, which you can barely see it now since it's just in really light, sketched out in really light pen. But his eyes look like stern and bold, kind of like staring right at the viewer. And that's kind of what I wanted to match his personality, which, I guess this Ignat up here, he doesn't show his eyes, so I didn't have to draw those. But Sam, he can be very stern and like, I don't know, bold, as the two words I used before. But he can also be really sweet and loving and kind to the ones he loves. But when he's on duty, he's very, like, I don't know, just focused and onto it. So yeah. One thing I realized is that these characters are more of a shoulder shots here, but for some reason when I drew Raven, I drew him smaller, so it goes down to almost the waist right here, and kind of the same with Sam, except he is he's in between the shoulder view and then the goes down to the waist view. If that makes sense. But that's okay. Give him a bit of a different look. So, yeah, basically, if Lucy is his daughter, kind of, and he's very kind and sweet to her, he protects her at all times. And say, Zane, the youngest brother, trips on a hike, he's gonna laugh at them for the rest of that hike. And kind of just, brotherly things. So, yeah. I don't know if I like the way I did the letters here with the A being really small right here, just above the head. But, yeah. Where's the cap for my... Oh, right here. Here's the cap. I really want one of them to be Scottish because I just watched a gameplay basically that had a bunch of Scottish characters and the voicing was so good. I just really like that Scottish accent. It's really nice. But they're all Russian, so they have Russian accents, which I really like Russian accents, but I also like Scottish accents. So I was thinking of which one could be Scottish, but then I realized that the Scottish personality and stuff, it didn't really fit any of them. So they're still Russian. But that's just a thought that I had the other day. I have this pretty thick marker or pen right here that I love to outline with. So I can use this a little bit. Okay. Tonight I might work on Sam, like outlining him, and usually I like to post my progress on them. So after the live stream, I might take some pictures of these and then make a post out of them. So yeah, but that's what I got for tonight. The only thing I want to do now is, this line is a tad bit thicker than the horizontal line here, so I'm just gonna go over it with pen again and try to make it so the same width. So let me try to do that. I have to get it lined up. So why is it so hard for me to line up a ruler? I don't know. That's a little bit better, maybe. I don't know, I kind of got stuck here because this ruler is not flat, it's chipped right here. If I'll focus on that. It's not focusing. Anyways, it is chipped on the side, so I mean, this side isn't, but I'm not drawing with my right hand, so it doesn't really help me unless I flip it around like that, which I guess that would have been smarter. But sometimes I don't think of things like that. I just line it up, and I think that's fine. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. I haven't done a live stream in a while, so this was nice getting back to it. I'm working on my OCs here, so yeah. Next time, or I might do a live stream tomorrow. I don't know what I really will be up to, but next time I might be coloring. So yeah. I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you have a great night, and bye!